হ্যালো স্টুডেন্টস, ওয়েলকাম টু মাই চ্যানেল। আজ আমরা রেয়ান মার্টিন কোশ্চেন ব্যাংক ক্লাস 7 2025 আর্টিকেলস অ্যান্ড প্রিপোজিশন নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। আর্টিকেলস অ্যান্ড প্রিপোজিশন ক্লাস 7 2025 এই সিরিজের এটি তৃতীয় ভিডিও, যেখানে আমরা পেজ 16 থেকে পেজ 17তে থাকা শূন্যস্থানগুলোকে সঠিক আর্টিকেল এবং প্রিপোজিশন বসিয়ে পূর্ণ করব। তো প্রথম যে বাক্যটা আছে আমরা চলো দেখে নিই। দ্য টিচার আস্কড হিম টু গিভ এ বুক ড্যাশ হিজ কাপবোর্ড। কোথায় থেকে হবে না, from his cupboard. Next, during famine মানে হচ্ছে দুর্ভিক্ষ, many people died, কিভাবে মারা গেছে না, died from starvation. The ceiling fan is কোথায় আছে, আমাদের মাথার উপরে, তাহলে above our head. Mr. Thomas is an Australian. I aspire to be a wildlife photographer, মানে আমি একজন wildlife photographer হতে চাই। Generally, I go to bed early. He has been reading for 2 hours. 2 ঘন্টা ধরে সে পড়ছে। The Nile or Nile is the longest river in the world. She is in a restaurant now. He deals in silk products. ব্যবসা সম্বন্ধে হলে deals in হয়। He takes pride in his packing. He belongs to an educated family. I will give you the answer of this riddle. I am a European, but I live in India. Next, Monday আগে on বসবে। On Monday, August 21, my sister woke up, জেগে ওঠা, woke up at 7 o'clock. 7টার সময় সে ঘুম থেকে জেগে উঠল। We were not allowed to get up, ওঠা আর কি, get up at that hour, so that we had no control over our curiosity until a quarter past 8. Past কিন্তু একটি প্রিপোজিশন, তো পাস্ট থেকে তোমরা আবার শব্দ ভেবো না, না পাস্ট অবশ্যই একটি প্রিপোজিশন, কোনো সময় চলে যাওয়াকে বা অতীতকে বোঝানো হয় আর কি। pour water into the glass, জল ঢালো গ্লাসের মধ্যে, and serve it to the guest. We have our assembly on the ground floor in the morning, নিচের তলায় এবং সকালবেলা, on the ground floor in the morning. Next, the Sundarbans is a UNESCO heritage site in West Bengal. Next, 222, the eyes of the little girl were very fair. Her hair was curly and it clustered around her head. My elder brother reads in a university. One day I went there to meet him. She has nothing beside her pension. পেনশন ছাড়া আর কিছু নেই। beside her pension. It is another 3 weeks until the holidays. Mother is arriving কখন না, on the 3:30 train. We should arrive at their place in time for lunch. They live in a small 1-bedroom flat on the 3rd floor. As she fell into debt, she sold her house and began to live in a small hut near the hill. We did not see the whole performance because we left before the last act. I asked the policeman for some information. He got the upper hand in the debate because of his fluency in English. The English একটা এখানে জাতি, so the English defeated কাদের না, ফ্রেঞ্চকে, the French in the battle of Waterloo. We cannot allow the work to continue until the end of the year. Next to 235, the students complained to the principal কার বিরুদ্ধে না ওয়ার্ডেনের বিরুদ্ধে সো এগেনস্ট দ্য ওয়ার্ডেন অফ দ্য হোস্টেল হোস্টেলের ওয়ার্ডেনের বিরুদ্ধে তারা কমপ্লেন করেছে অভিযোগ জমা করেছে 236 a lot of research has been conducted in the field of human resource for understanding what creates work culture in an organization. Sneha had been leading the race, but Anita overtook her at the end. At the end, 238, Sunil Ganguly, the popular writer, died at সময়ের আগে at বসে at 11:15 last night in his house. He had been suffering from various diseases for long. There lived a contented cobbler who passed his time by working and singing from morning till night. Akbar was one of the greatest emperors of India. He belonged to the Mughal dynasty. He had in his court the nine gems. During the late 1920s, he wrote a series of letters to his young daughter Indira and shared his ideas, thoughts, and knowledge with her. Next, 242, I was surprised to hear that an honest man like Mr. Sen was arrested by the police. The Discovery of India. Jawaharlal Nehru লেখা বইয়ের নাম দ্য ডিসকভারি অফ ইন্ডিয়া অ্যান্ড লেটার্স ফ্রম এ ফাদার টু হিজ ডটার আর সাম অফ দ্য নোটেড ওয়ার্কস অফ পণ্ডিত নেহেরু. Bose was admitted to সেন্ট জেভিয়ার্স স্কুলে ভর্তি করা হয়েছিল ইন ক্যালকাটা. হি পাসড দ্য এন্ট্রান্স এক্সামিনেশন অ্যান্ড জয়েন্ট সেন্ট জেভিয়ার্স কলেজ অফ ক্যালকাটা. Then he came into contact with Jesuit father who developed his interest in science. Next, 245, about 50 years ago, on the outskirts of Dehradun, there lived a happy married couple, an English colonel and his beautiful Persian wife. Their beautiful bungalow was covered কিসে ঢাকা না with বগানভেলিয়া মানে আমরা যেটাকে বাগান বিলাস বলে থাকি আর কি অ্যান্ড গুল ই ফানুস. While in the garden, the fragrance of the rose challenged the sweet scent of jasmine. Next, 246, Swami Vivekananda, who was an Indian, was born in West Bengal. He was a follower of Sri Ramakrishna. He was a great scholar as well as a great leader. Next, 247, the famous puppets of Rajasthan are made of wood, are known as Kathputli. Generally, I go to bed early, but on holidays or on Sundays, I am often late, but never by more than an hour. However, I wake up early in the morning every day. Next, 249, a black shadow dropped down in a circle. It was Bagheera, the Black Panther. Next, 250, when half an hour had been spent on tying up his finger and a new glass had been got, he would have another go. Two people would have to hold a chair and a third would help him up on it and hold him there. Next, 251, I saw an old man sitting under the tree. He was tired of walking. I went to him and asked what the reason of his walking in the sun was. The thermometer is an instrument used to measure the temperature of the body. Next, 253, Diwali is one of our greatest festivals. It is a festival of lights. People celebrate the day with fireworks. Next, 254, Sachin Tendulkar had got the Bharat Ratna in 2013. He is one of the greatest batsmen of the world. Robert Frost was born in California in 1874. He was an American poet and he was awarded the Pulitzer Prize several times. The house was locked up for years. They left the keys with villain. No one remained for more than a few months, and then the house acquired the reputation of being haunted. ভূতের বাড়ি. Next হচ্ছে 257. A Brahmin named Pratap lived in a village. He went to worship gods from door to door. 258. The kind people fed the fat with tidbits of fish from their own chopsticks, and all the boiled rice it wanted, thus treated the dumb creature loved its protectors like a being with a soul. The service of train came to a stop at 4 p.m. Yesterday, every passenger was waiting at the station then. তো এখানে এই পর্বের সমাধানটা সম্পূর্ণ হলো। ধন্যবাদ সকলকে সঙ্গে থাকার জন্য। দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে।